The story of love and kindness. In the snowy heart of Evergreen Glade, Christmas Eve was the most anticipated night of the year. Every animal, big and small, gathered around the towering great fir to celebrate the season of love and togetherness. The highlight of the evening was the lighting of the ancient Christmas star, a radiant ornament passed down through generations. Its glow symbolized the spirit of Christmas, love, kindness, and unity. This year, preparations were in full swing. Joey the wise owl oversaw the decorations, Grizz the gentle bear hauled logs for the bonfire, and Bubble the chipper squirrel darted about. Even Sly, the mischievous raccoon, was surprisingly helpful, although many kept an eye on him, given his reputation for pranks. As twilight approached, disaster struck. The Christmas star was missing. Panic rippled through the crowd. "Who could have taken it?" asked Bubble, his tail quivering with worry. "It's always been safe here," murmured Joey. "This has never happened before." All eyes turned to Sly, who raised his paws defensively. "Hey, don't look at me. I may play tricks, but I'd never mess with something as important as the star." Despite his protests, suspicion lingered. Determined to clear his name and save Christmas, Sly stepped forward. "I'll help find it." "Anyone else?" Joey, Bubble, and Grizz exchanged glances and nodded. "We'll all go," Joey declared. "This is too important to delay." The group set off, following faint tracks leading away from the great fir. The trail took them through a dense forest, where the snow glistened like powdered sugar under the moonlight. As they walked, they encountered obstacles at every turn. An icy river barred their path, but Grizz used a fallen log to create a bridge. In a dark cave, Joey's sharp eyes spotted glittering shards that turned out to be icicles, not the star. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the animals began to doubt their mission. Bubble's cheery demeanor dimmed, and Grizz's lumbering steps grew slower. "What if we don't find it?" Bubble asked quietly. Sly, despite his usual flippant nature, surprised them. "We can't give up. Christmas isn't just about the star, it's about us coming together, even when things seem bleak." His words lifted their spirits, and they pressed on. Finally, they stumbled upon an old, hollow tree at the edge of the woods. Inside, they found the star, but it was cracked and dim. The animals were heartbroken. "It must have been the wind that carried it here," Joey deduced, examining the tree's hollow opening. "What do we do now?" Grizz asked, his voice heavy with disappointment. Sly scratched his head, a rare look of sincerity crossing his face. "We make a new one. Together." Inspired by his determination, the group sprang into action. Bubble gathered pine cones and berries, Joey found sturdy twigs, and Grizz shaped a frame with his powerful claws. Sly, using his knack for resourcefulness, found strands of golden thread from an old abandoned scarf. They worked tirelessly, their breath forming clouds in the chilly air. As dawn approached, they held up their creation. It wasn't the ancient star, but it was beautiful in its own way. The pine cones sparkled with frost, the berries glowed like tiny rubies, and the golden threads shimmered in the early light. Back at the great fir, the other animals gasped in awe as the group returned. They explained what had happened and raised their handmade star to the top of the tree. As it caught the first rays of sunlight, it shone brilliantly, casting a warm, golden glow over the crowd. "It's perfect," Joey said softly. That night, the animals celebrated as never before. The new star became a symbol of their unity and creativity. Sly, once seen as a troublemaker, was now a hero. As they gathered under the glowing star, Joey spoke. "Tonight, we've learned that the true essence of Christmas isn't in the ornaments or the traditions, but in the love and kindness we share. Together, we can light up even the darkest nights." The animals cheered, but as the festivities wound down, something curious happened. A small, giggling voice echoed from the woods. Everyone froze. Out of the shadows emerged none other than Twix, the mischievous fox cub, dragging a shiny sack. "Looking for this?" he chirped, opening the sack to reveal the original Christmas star, perfectly intact. "Twix!" Joey exclaimed, her feathers ruffling in surprise. "What on earth were you doing with the star?" Twix's ears drooped. I just wanted to see if anyone would notice if it was gone. I didn't mean to ruin Christmas." Sly burst into laughter. "Looks like I'm not the only troublemaker around here." Instead of scolding Twix, the animals invited him to join the celebration. They placed the original star alongside their handmade one at the top of the tree, and together, they sparkled brighter than ever. From that day on, Evergreen Glade's Christmas tradition included both stars, a reminder of the joy of teamwork and the playful spirit of the season. And Twix? He became Sly's eager apprentice, ensuring that future holidays would always have a dash of mischief and plenty of heart.